Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. A new series this time, and it's one that I'm incredibly proud to be doing because this is paid for by the people who've been helping me out on Patreon. They've directly bought this game, that money's gone straight into the amazing Theme Hospital. So, why is it that I want to do a series on Theme Hospital? Well, Theme Hospital is probably the most important game to me in my life. It was the first one that I ever played. My older brother, had a computer with Theme Hospital on it that he had for about a week. And the weekend after, it was my birthday, and he gave me my first computer in 1998, and this was the one game that was installed on it. And so this is the game that got me into not only like strategy, management games, simulations, that kind of thing, but it also got me into the entire world of PC gaming. So it's great that the people who've been helping me on Patreon have been able to give me this opportunity to do a series on this, because I've never, and don't tell anyone, but I've never actually finished this game. So I would like to. I mean, I've got to like level 8 or 9. I'm not bad at Theme Hospital. I've been playing it like constantly for about 20 years now, so I'm quite good at it. But I love the humor of it. So I mean, I keep coming back to it, even if I do like the first 4 levels again before I fail. The thing is, this time I want to finish it, and I want to take it all the way on the hardest difficulty, the consultant difficulty level. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So start the game up. New game, sandbox, and straight away we get a feeling for what kind of environment this game's going to give us. Yeah. Okay. So let's fire it straight up with a new game. And yeah, okay, like I said, I want to try this on consultant difficulty level. Okay, it's not my first game. I don't want to play this low resolution. Okay. Level 1. Here we go. So here we go, guys. Let's try out our first hospital. Obviously, first thing to put in is the GP's office. The way that it works in Theme Hospital is that everybody comes through the GP's office. So put one of those in. And desk, filing cabinet, chair, and GP's office. This is the fundamental diagnosis room in your hospital. Now new patients are sent here to find out what's wrong with them. They can be sent either to further diagnosis room where they can be cured. You may want to build in the GP's office if this one gets too busy. The bigger the room, the more extra objects you place in it, the higher prestige to the doctor. This is true of all occupied rooms. The GP's office requires any doctor, so let's get about doing that. And let's put in a doctor. This is a junior doctor, but he's a psychologist, psychiatrist. Okay, well, let's just put him in there. Now, diagnosis, one more diagnosis. General diagnosis room, okay. That can just about fit in here. Yes, it can. Brilliant. Okay. And let's put a door and a window. Okay. Not the best positioning for the screen, because they'll be visible to everybody in the main lobby. But there we go. General diagnosis. Patients who require further diagnosis are sent to be checked here. If a GP's office doesn't find out what's wrong with them, the general diagnosis often will. From here, they'll be sent back to the GP's office for analysis of the results produced here. The general diagnosis room requires any doctor. Okay. Treatment, pharmacy. Okay. In most of the game, the pharmacy is going to be doing most of the treatment work. They basically take care of all of the initial problems and some more complex ones that come on later missions too, like the invisibility and translucency, things like that. Okay, so that needs a nurse, I believe. Yes, patients who have been diagnosed and whose treatment is a drug must visit the pharmacy to take their medicine. As more and more drug cures are researched and become available, this room gets busier. You might want to build another pharmacy later. And yeah, it requires a nurse. So, nurses don't have any specific qualifications like the doctors do, so let's just pick a good one and put her in there. So, to the diagnosis, we have general diagnosis, GP's office, psychiatric, which is also a treatment room. It's in both categories. Where should we put this? Put this around the corner, I think. Okay. And put the door and a few windows. So this needs a screen as well, because everybody knows that psychologists need people to be naked to fully administer their aid. Okay. Patients diagnosed with psychiatric illnesses must visit the psychiatry department to receive counseling. They can also make diagnoses, finding out what type of illness the patients have and, if mental in origin, treating them using a trusty couch. Needs a psychiatrically trained doctor. Well, we saw we had one of those. A woman listens to rave and hip hop music. Rubbish at the job. A possible liability. Okay, not him. Okay. P. Wrightson goes motorcycle racing. Loyal and friendly. He will be our psychiatrist. I've got to make the difference known between psychologist and psychiatrist because I'm actually one of them. Okay, so now inflation room, which I'm hoping I get somebody with bloaty head syndrome because that is fantastic. Okay, put some windows and a door, inflator. Okay. Patients with the painful, yet humorous condition of bloaty head must come to the inflation clinic where the overlarge cranium will be popped and instantly reinflated to the correct pressure. The inflation clinic requires any doctor. It also requires ongoing maintenance from a handyman. So, we need another doctor. You'll do. Tickles Trout. Very fast and diligent worker. He'll do, why not? They'll move about later when they get tired and things go back to the staff room. So let's get a handyman too. Handyman, let's just click on him. Take care of the rubbish, the plants, and they can repair things. And you can prioritize what they do. So, facilities, stuff, okay, we don't have a ward yet. That's right. Wards can be used for diagnoses too. So let's stick a ward in there. And a ward needs a nurse with a table. Let's put that here. And let's put in a few more beds. Yeah, like I say, this was the first game I ever played on a computer, and I remember being 8 years old, this would be the thing that I would get grounded from. If I ever did anything wrong, it would be this that was taken away from me. What patients are here, kept here for observation by a nurse during diagnosis. They remain here prior to having an operation and requires one nurse. Okay, so we've got plenty of nurses to pick from. Let's put in X-Goat. Goat. Okay. Not sure how you would say that, but welcome to the team. And the first point of contact for anybody in the hospital is a reception desk, so we need to put one of those in. Probably. I don't know, probably here. No, because then they wouldn't have access to GPs. Okay, I've probably made this a bit too tight. Yeah, I have. Okay, let's put that there and hire a receptionist. The higher the skill they have, the better they are at assigning people to rooms so you don't have a lot of backlog in one GP's office. And then let's make this area a waiting area. Benches. Two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And up here, we'll have a few more benches. Just because there is a limit on how far they'll go to sit down and they get pissed off otherwise. Okay. Now, let's look at the facilities. There's the staff room and the toilets. The staff room is basically, yeah, it says as the little doctor at the side here. It's where the doctors go to rest. Not just doctors, handymen and nurses as well. Okay, so let's put that in. And in here we're going to have a sofa, another sofa, a pool table, and a TV. Okay. The staff get tired as they carry out their jobs. They require this room to relax and refresh themselves. Tired staff slow down, demand more money, and will eventually quit. They also make more mistakes. Building a staff room with plenty for them to do is very worthwhile.
Mrs. Birkenhair, to the rear exit, please.
Ah, yes, and you will get a lot of announcements in this game. You'll be introduced to that woman quite a lot during this episode, I think. So, build a staff room with plenty of things for them to do is very worthwhile. Make sure there's room for at least several staff members at once. Well, this is a very little hospital. It doesn't need to be much bigger than that. It just seems a bit like overkill if we start filling out all of the space we've got. Yeah, it's just not necessary. So, need a place for toilets, and again, I always make these massive when I don't really need to. I've never seen like more than 3 or 4 people use them at once, but then again, when you say that, there will be a rush on the toilets for about 50 people as soon as you say that. So let's just put a few in here, more sinks. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sinks and toilets. That's what you need, guys, sinks and toilets. Toilet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Patients feeling the call of nature will need to unburden themselves in the comfort of your toilet facilities. You can build extra stalls and wash basins if you expect a lot of visitors. In some cases, you might consider building further facilities elsewhere in the hospital. Yes, because they will go on the floor. They really will. Okay. So, at the minute, we've been playing on slowest time to give us time to get everything built up inside the hospital, but we're pretty much ready to go now, so let's kick it up to normal and open the hospital. Okay, and let's have a look at what we just need to do for this level. We need to have a reputation of 55,000, a worth of 55,000, we already have that. A bank balance of that, well, that should stay quite high. Reputation of 300, it's 500 now. So, what we need to do is we need to make sure that we've treated at least 40% of them. 40%, so we need, okay. Only cure 10 people. That's all we need to do. Okay, we can do that, no problem. A competing hospital in the area has been opened by Aurak. And leave a comment if you can guess what the theme is for the other hospitals, the computer hospitals, as it were. A competing hospital has been opened by HAL. Everybody should know that one. We still don't have any actual people here yet.
Not to vomit too much.
No people yet. So, Colossus, that's another one just opened up. Come on, people, come to my nice, shiny new hospital where you absolutely will not die. Not even a little bit. Yay, we have a patient. So the first thing he'll do is he'll go to the reception and she will put him to a GP's office, or he'll put him in the queue for a GP's office if it's full. And because he's the only person, he won't be waiting very long. So there we go. He's going up now. Okay, is he been diagnosed? He's on his way to the psychiatric ward for more diagnoses. At this rate, it's going to take quite a while to get 10 people. I wanted this to be quite a quick episode before I start doing the full series. Okay, every single stage they go to, they pay money, and you can adjust the amount of money that they get for each thing in this ledger. That's the GP's office. Various diseases you can sort out there, and you can charge extra. So you can drop the GP's price to get more people into your hospital. Oh, another patient. Queuing to go to the GP. And he's off back now. He's been to the psychiatrist. He's off back to talk to his GP. Oh, got a message. Here we go. Your team has discovered a new condition. It's called heaped piles. Cause, standing around by water coolers. Symptoms. The patient feels like he's or she is sitting on a bag of marbles. The cure is a pleasant yet powerfully acidic drink which dissolves the piles from inside. Fantastic. And he's just been cured. Very good. Okay. That little blue symbol above his head means that we don't have any radiators in the hospital, but I'm hoping we can just finish this up nice and quick. We don't have to worry about the distribution of radiators.
Have your credit cards ready?
I think we're going to turn her down a little bit. announcements volume. Oh, she's already almost as low as she can go. 10%, okay. So there's a lot of standing around for my staff at the moment. It gets a lot more busy in later levels. It's like you can never have enough doctors. Even if you have like 100 in there, they're always in the staff room or they're wanting a pay rise. The game gets quite brutal when you get beyond kind of like level 2, maybe? So, let's see what's up with you. You are going to the GP's office. Why are you going to the GP's office? She's not been diagnosed yet, I don't think. And you can see here the amount of time she's been in the hospital. It's starting to deteriorate now, so you need to really get on top of some of these things. Okay, she's been diagnosed with TV personalities. Which, the cause, daytime television. Symptoms, delusions of being able to present a cookery show. Cure, a trained psychiatrist must convince the patient to sell their TV and buy a radio. Oh, and there's another one. The uncommon cold, small particles of snot in the air are the cause. Symptoms, runny nose, sneezing, and discolored lungs. Cure, a big swig of uncommon cough medicine, made from special ingredients in the pharmacy. It all sounds a little bit suspicious, all of the things the pharmacy is getting up to. Just there's one woman in there mixing up lots of drugs. Hopefully, come on. I don't want the mission to finish before we can show you this. I already know what this guy's got. He's got bloaty head, as you can probably tell, just by looking at his bloody head. Check the queue. You're taking a while. No, it's just we've got a very inefficient doctor. Yeah, he was just sitting there playing on his computer. It's like being on the Avengers heli ship and playing Gallagher. Okay, so we got a message come up. We've exhausted all our diagnosis machines on this patient and we're still not sure what's wrong. What should we do with the patient? Let's get him to wait. There's a chance that he's not even been to this one yet. Why hasn't he gone to general diagnosis for a... We might have to send you home, but it's alright. Somebody else with a very similar affliction has just come in. So we can send you home. And, okay, you are going for the psychiatrist. What have you got? Still diagnosing. They're not curing her yet. They're just diagnosing her. I really want to see the inflator getting used this episode. And the invisible man's just walked in. Well, we're getting a nice variation of problems now. We have an invisible person with who knows what, and somebody with a massive head. The mayor of Greater Trumpton has expressed a wish to visit your hospital. Okay. We don't have any vomit on the floors or anything like that, so let's do that. Okay, we've exhausted all our diagnosis machines on this patient. We're still not sure what's wrong. What should we do? Send him home, take a chance, or get him to wait? 39%. In my book, that's almost as good as half a chance, so why not? So he's going to go to the pharmacy now and take a concoction. And let's see if it's going to fix him up. Well, we can see him, guys. Oh, that doesn't sound good. And no, that's not good, is it? Well, he seemed like he lived a pretty bad life, so I'm not feeling too bad about that. Okay, he's gone. It's done. And our bloody head guy's just waiting about. And you can't fix him either. Okay, we're gonna have to send him home too. I'm thinking we're gonna need a better doctor. See if there's any consultants available. No consultants available. You can tell that by up here. That's the junior doctor, standard doctor, and consultant. Member of staff is threatening to resign. Okay, sure, why not? Oh, another one. Okay, Oh, another one? Okay, Jesus. Everybody wanted a pay rise. What is it?
Watch out, we've got a VIP in the building.
And the VIP's just turned up. I've got unhappy staff and a VIP. Okay, they're unhappy, I guess, because they've got no radiators. Which is fair enough. I mean, this game is based in the UK, so it gets chilly sometimes of year. Um, I've got a lot of space. Could build another GP's office, but it's not really necessary. It's a slight backlog. See how many people have we cured. 5 people cured. It's we're on the way. The GP just needs to process a few more people a bit quicker, really. Tell you what, let's stick another GP in there.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
And the nurse is slacking off now.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Okay. This is where it's starting to get weird. Everybody, because we started the game at a certain point, everybody's taking their break at the same time. So let's stick that, and then let's get another nurse and 2 more doctors. Nurse. Doctor, sure, why not? You're a psychiatrist, but you can do GP work too. And yeah, why not you?
We apologise for the amount of litter.
Okay, that should keep all of the rooms occupied. Okay, your team has discovered a new condition. It's the squits. Cause, eating pizza you found under the cooker. Symptoms, surely you can guess. Cure, a glutinous mix of stringy pharmaceutical chemicals to solidify your innards.
Doctor required in GP's office. Nurse required in pharmacy.
And, okay, let's see if we can cure this invisible man. Hopefully we can, because I didn't have to kind of okay this, which means there's normally about a 60% chance that it's going to succeed. Yay! Every time you cure somebody, the cheers let you know. Okay, we got inflation. Okay. And I haven't had to green light this, so it should go fine. New condition, bloaty head. Sniffing cheese and drinking unpurified water. Very uncomfortable for the sufferer. Swollen head is popped and then reinflated. Just like that. Okay. We've got another one coming through. Now you've got it kind of worked out. You got your system in place. You should basically be able to cure them from then on. The only thing that makes it more difficult to cure is if the doctors are exhausted, or you get like a junior doctor doing the diagnosis. But as long as you've got your kind of medium skill doctors, after a while you should be fine. Yay! Not a bad medical establishment. I can go with not bad. That's a glowing recommendation. So we got this man naked in the general diagnosis to look at his head for some reason. And now we're going to pop his face. Where are you going to? Are you going to the GP's office? No, let's just send you for a cure. Let's just go. Just take the drugs. Why not?
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Yeah, Stacy's fine. And that saved a bit of time. What about you? Okay, you are going... You've been diagnosed with bloaty head.
Doctor required an inflator room.
I had no idea. I couldn't tell. Ooh. There we go. Congratulations, we at the Ministry are very impressed by your hospital running abilities. You are certainly a golden boy in the health department. We think you'd prefer a slightly tougher job. You'd be paid a salary of 10,700, but the decision is up to you. Are you interested in working at Sleepy Hollow Hospital? God damn it, yes I am. Okay, let's do this. Hey guys, if you liked the video, remember to like and subscribe so you can help out the channel, and you can also get my newest videos whenever they're submitted. And if you like these amazing people, you can head over to Patreon and you can help on my channel from as little as 1 oost per video. And you can set monthly spending limits so it's never a problem. Thanks guys, see you later.